Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in and join me. So much to talk about tonight. Live streaming over here on Facebook for the moment. Going to share in the Empowered Spirit Circle and on my Natural Forces Studio page as well. Come on in and join me. Let me know you're here. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some roses. Yes. Let me know you're here. So much to talk about. So much is about to start getting heated up. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know how you're doing. All right, got some hearts there. Let me know how you're doing. What is up for you? Where are you in this spring season? We're about to be really changing it all up, coming in. We're going to talk about it tonight. So come on in and join me. I'm going to come over here to Instagram. We're going to go live on Instagram as well. All right, here we go. Let this catch up as well. Take a deep breath. As we start to focus the energy, pull it all in so that we can open up to the week ahead of us. It's actually a fun week. It's going to be a little intense. Things are heating up. So come on in and join me. All right, telling people on Instagram, come on in. Whether you're watching it now or later, welcome, welcome, welcome. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my Empowered Spirit Show. This is where I come on, talk about what's going on in the cosmos, which affects our energy field, and all the many things happening. Talk about the Empowered Spirit podcast. Did a really fun podcast this week. If you've ever wondered what the tarot is about, like what is the journey, what is the story, because tarot is a storytelling art, right? I talk about this in a meditative form on the podcast this week. It's that first step we take with the Fool all the way through to the world, talking about the elements. So it will definitely help you to understand the journey of the tarot for sure. So it's a really great, fun podcast. Hey, Mr. Wolf, had a little bit of wolf therapy. I did something with my back. I think I picked up a few too many rocks, that's for sure. But thank you for that. Feeling pretty good. How about you guys? What has your weekend been all about? All right, for me, it's still like working on the sacred spaces outside, cleaning up my energy, preparing. So much is coming forward. And what we're going to see, all right, as we move through this week, we're going to see this full moon, total lunar eclipse coming up next week. So we're in that energy of preparing. Anytime we have those eclipse energies starting, which they always occur, it's like a roller coaster. It's like shaking you up and down. You're not quite sure where you're going to be, but when you prepare, when you know, you can really help your energy in such a greater way. You really can. So as we move through this week, all right, we start with the moon in Cancer. That's where we've been today. That's that energy of our heart and emotions. And we're going to grow that energy all the way through this week. So pay attention to your energy body, especially those emotions. What are you holding on to? What is building? What is gaining energy in you? It feels like congestion. When we're holding on to so much, it's like being really congested. All right, and that's what happens with a full moon, especially for people like me or any kind of empath, intuitive person. They take on that energy all the way through the week up until Scorpio full moon. So they're saying this is a super full flower, I heard in there too, blood moon, eclipse, all coming up next week. So how can you prepare? What you can do is notice your energy. All right, this has also got some energy of the nodes in it, which is karma. What do you want to change about your own energy, your generational energy, your ancestral energy? This is a time to really feel the fullness of that energy of your emotions, your energy of your karma, what you've been working with, and anything you want to shift. Let it go. Cut the cords. Let it go. Done with the story, especially do a ceremony. Burn that stuff away so that as we move through and into June and into summer, you can have a new story. You can let the old story go. Now, you want to honor it. You want to really appreciate your generational energy, where you've come from, your story, but you do want to start packing it up and letting that stuff go. So any of that new energy, any of that stuff that may be even feeling uncomfortable for you, go into it. All right. When we recognize that we're out of our comfort zone, that's where growth comes from. And we're all being asked to do that. All right. Everything is shifting up. All right. Now it's like we can go out. We don't need our mask. Things are changing. Things are shifting. Every place you go, you're going to have to look like, what are their rules? What are those rules? So we're going to want to really pay attention to all of that shifting of energy. And let me tell you, I've heard it so much a couple of times this week, like this renaissance energy of the healing arts coming forward. So if you've ever wanted to really get into it, creating that business, creating your work, putting it out there, after we move through this week, now's the time to do it. After we move through this week you want to pay attention to the energy body, your emotions, what's building, what are you holding on to? That's what you really want to pay attention to. And as we're going to do in the meditation, you want to cut those cords. You want to let it go, clean it up so that you can. Kind of like we talk about in the tarot journey. Step forward. Step forward with that huge amount of like hope and inspiration for that new beginning, for that new potential. It is coming forward. All right, so it may feel raw. All of us are feeling raw. We're all being asked to kind of step it up now, come back. Actually, there's no back. Go forward. Trying to figure out what those rules are, and things are different. Things are shifting. I know for me, just take a moment for yourself. Like, where were you a year ago? Things were just shutting down. Where are you now? Things are coming back. Are you going back into the same routine? Now's the time to switch that up. Now's the time to really believe in your purpose, your work, and what you're putting out into the world. So that really is the emphasis for this week. Pay attention to your emotions. Let them build. They're going to build. And then let me tell you, next weekend, like maybe make a plan of it. Friday night, actually going to Sweat Lodge on Saturday. Perfect timing. Clear away that energy with Mother Earth. Thank your ancestors. That's 10th chakra stuff. 10th chakra work. Let it go. And then as that moon comes up, when you start to see it, we'll talk about it next Sunday because it will be getting there more so than today. But this is the week to prepare. Then you'll want to do some more energy work to get through it. All right, so that's really what we have. We're in that Cancer energy. We move into some of that Leo energy, middle of the week. So you're going to feel like, okay, I can do this. I got this. I'm out there. And then we start to move into that intensity of the Scorpio energy coming up at the end of the week, right into that full moon. All right, so notice where you are. Do your emotional work. Open up. Do some meditation. Really appreciate where you are in life right now. That's really important. Appreciate your accomplishments. Honor those deep emotions. Allow Taurus, we're still in Taurus energy, to ground you. So even like this week, you may want to feel like, let me get back outside. Let me put my hands on the earth, my feet on the earth. That will help you to really recognize connection to where you are with Mother Earth, especially in your life. Very important that we do that. Then we'll be moving into some Gemini energy very soon. We're going to go from earth to air. That's the expression of your thoughts and what you're thinking and that new mindset. We want to create that new mindset going forward. All right, so let me know how that resonates with you. Let me know what you're feeling. Put some comments below, and then we're going to take a few moments before we get to the cards and just center our energy. And we're actually going to work with the idea of cord cutting and letting go. So if this is new for you, just follow along. If you know what you're doing, go ahead and join me with that. So taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale, letting go of the week, letting go of the weekend, bringing in the sunshine if you were there in sunshine. Inhaling and exhaling, just relaxing, calling in your spirit, presencing that energy around you. Notice how that feels when you call it in. Connecting to the greater spirit, connecting to my spirit, dropping into the heart. Know that you are known. Know that you are loved. Feel that connection right in the heart. Calling in all the spiritual forces around you, the Reiki masters, the crystal beings. Calling your own spirit guides. We ask that they work with us and through us to surround us and protect us as we open up to the energy of this week. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. So imagine yourself facing the direction of the east where the sun comes up. That's where we find the energy of spring, that new hope, that new day, begin again. And just allow yourself to be surrounded by all of these directions in your life, to the east, the south, the west, and the north, above you, below you, pulling right into your heart, deep into your heart. And just setting an intention right in that third eye center for this week. Allow yourself to see, to hear, to feel, to know all of these many things coming in intuitively for you. And as they begin to come in, notice how you will feel. The elevated emotions, the joy, the peace, abundance, whatever it is for you, and just let that radiate out through the auric field. Let it radiate out. Command the energy. Energy follows intention. Just command that energy. And now taking another moment, just going within. Close the eyes, go within. Notice the emotional body. What are you holding on to right now? Whatever it is, and that's the energy you want to start to let go. Excess energy. Maybe it's somebody else's, and that's the cord. Cut the cord, send it back. Cut the cord, send it back. All of that. Any generational energy. I've got a few stories I'm dropping. Family energy, done. Cut it, done. I am so done. How about you? Then take a breath and feel that renewed energy coming up through Mother Earth. Through the higher consciousness, the ninth chakra, bringing in those gamma rays, those streams of grace, and just let them flow through you. All the way up the body, filling up new energy. As you let the old go, you have room for the new. Just start to center. Feel yourself right into your heart. Take another deep inhale and exhale. Just let those elevated emotions radiate out as you start this week all the way through. One more deep inhale and exhale all the way down, connecting with Mother Earth. Feel the grace coming in, feel the light, feel the love, bringing the awareness back. Coming back. Feel that shift, feel that connection with your spirit. This is how we work with the energy body. This is how we work with our energy fields. Commanding energy. Shh, cut that stuff away. All right, let's look at the cards. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you have a particular questions when we get to the reading of your cards, and I will be glad to work with that. All right, working with the Empowered Spirit deck. Yay, it's getting there more and more real. I have been super focused on it. You will see more and more coming out. We'll be launching it. If you're in the Birmingham area, we're going to have a little fire circle. Hit me up in the DMs for the launch of it. That's coming up on Friday, February 28th. All right. Hey, Crazy Cat ladies, y'all have to come. All right. So here we go. Got some hearts on that. First card that we're choosing tonight is very interesting because it's the Son of Air, which always reminds me of Gemini energy. We're coming into Gemini energy. But the thing I like about this for this week and our focus is that it really calls in your shadow self. We all got them. All right. And this helps you when you put light on your shadow self. It helps to break up the intensity. All right. And this is what we really want to look at. We want to break that up. We want to travel forward with a clearer mindset. We don't want all that chatter of the mind. Be clear in your mindset. This is some of that younger male energy, like really determined and really focused, but really strong in your mindset. Don't let the chatter get away from you. All right. Good as we go through that because the emotional body tends to color everything. All right. I have a huge emotional body. It tends to color everything. So whatever you need to do this week to release it, like we said, do that exercise. I do a lot of tapping. Let it go to clear up the mind. Because the next card that does come up, Four of Water. So this is about like really recognizing the emotions, exactly what we've been talking about. And you may start to feel like, gosh, do I have everything I need? Is there more in life? So this is reminding you, fours are about balance. Find the balance. Sit under a tree, right? Come back in and recognize that. Appreciate. Right? This always means like recognize that gratitude. Appreciate what you do have, especially in the emotional energy. All right? And let it flow. But center your energy, which is exactly what we're talking about. Center your energy so you can deal with the intensity coming up. The next card is a star card, but it's upside down. All right? Major Arcana, the star. This is like that renewed faith, like you're being guided, trust. Now, many of us could be feeling this right now. Coming back out into a world, who knows where, right? We may be feeling like, what the F? I don't know where my life is anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be back at home or at work or whatever. I see one of the questions coming up. So this is a card to remind you to renew your faith. All right. Try to let go of that old story. All right. It can be hard. We can try stuff. It doesn't work. We don't want to try again, but maybe your timing was off. Maybe there was just one detail you missed. So renew your faith. Do the things we've been talking about tonight. Let go of the energy, renew your faith, clear the mind, start again. Have the faith, all right? We always hear the universe has your back. Gabby Bernstein, spirit has your back. The world has your back. All of that energy, it's so true. Mother Earth does too. We have to connect and we have to do a little bit of helping her because the third card is strength. I love this card. I love it. I love it. The artist of this card is Lori Hanna, by the way. Look at this. This is about that pure potentiality. Having the strength to tame the lions in your life. All right. Really important. Tame those lions in your life. Have the strength. There's infinite potential coming in. Courage. Courage to return again and have faith. All right. Courage involves the heart. Courage involves you opening up. It lifts the vibration. It gives you the possibilities of doing it. I got lots of hearts on that one. So have the courage to face your shadows, to look at both sides of reality, what's going on, cut the cords, be done with the story this week. Yes. Open up to your heart. Appreciate what is already there. Appreciate the emotions. Cut the cords where you need to. Again, I say that. Have renewed faith. Really open up. Go outside, look at the stars. Appreciate the cosmic forces. Renew your faith. All right? And begin with what you're doing. Renew that faith, the strength and the courage to do that. Beautiful cards this week. Really beautiful. It's going to be kind of an interesting ride as we move through this week and into next, especially next week with eclipse. And then we come back around all the way into June with that other eclipse. That's what happens with eclipses. So prepare your energy. Know where you are. Find the guidance within your own heart. What do you want? Talk to yourself. Use the tarot. The tarot is like, I love this. I was thinking about this on Friday, last week one day, writing all my stuff out. The tarot is like having a therapy session with your spirit. It's not predictive. It's not the devil's work. It's none of that. It opens you up to conversations within your own self. All right. Let me know how that resonates with you. If you'd like a card, let me know. I do see this one right here. Will my husband shift and return home to me? Will my husband shift and return home to me? All right. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking, Ennis, but let's just see. So we did get the 10 of air, all right? And this is more of an ending energy. All right, I don't exactly know if that's a work shift, if that is gone, I don't know, but this is an ending energy and it's upside down. So the tendency is not to want to let this go. All right, 10s also bring new beginnings, but this is in the mental plane, the mental anguish it's been causing. All right, so there is a lot of that energy up there. So I would say clear the mind and really ask yourself what you want. Come back into pulling it into you because this is tending to be an ending. Like being stabbed in the back, like all that self-sabotage, getting caught into all that drama. All right. So I don't know. Let me know how that feels. If you need some additional support, some sessions, energy, reach out. All right. It could be a little intense to hear that. All right. Hey, Maris, how are you? Yes, lots of anguish. Yeah. That's kind of the energy coming up. So it's best to kind of clear it away so that you can come back into you. Now, again, if you go back to the top of the hour here, we talked about karma ending. Old karma. Maybe this is some of that old karma. When we let it go, so much more can open up. All right, let me know how that stands with you. All right, Marissa wants a card. Marissa, new beginnings coming for you as well. All right, 2 of Earth. All right, so this is a card with right now being able to look at both sides. All right, it's in the physical. So this is going to be interesting for you as you start on this journey. Like having the polarity. We call that polarity lots of times. Seeing both sides. That's a great Libra card for you. So be in your element, which is ground your feet with Mother Earth. As you embark on this, look at both sides. All right, definitely. Never easy for a new beginning, but you've got this. All right, it's a good card for you. All right, maybe it's ending the old. Yes, it is ending the old for sure. Definitely. All right, who else here would like a card? Let's see over here. I see some people coming in over here on Facebook. Hoping spirits want communicate new follow-up from England. Can't quite read what you're saying. Need my eyes checked. Let's see, Michelle, if you could clarify that a little bit. Hoping spirits, I can't read what it says. Let's see if I can read it from Facebook. Yeah, so let me know how those resonate with you. I'm looking for the messages here. I can't quite understand. I don't quite know what you're asking over here. Should I do auditions for the singing crew? All right, Deanna, should you do auditions for the singing crew? Generally, we don't ask yes or no questions, but coming up, we have the Daughter of Water. So daughter is innocent energy, and it always tells you to be creative and look outside the box. So I would say, like, this is telling you to be creative art, energy, music. I think that's very helpful to look at that. So I'm saying that this is using some of that free spirit energy, and go for it for sure. Are there any spirits around me? Are there any spirits around me? Well, we can always clear our energy out, Michelle. Is that Michelle Jones? Michelle, I haven't seen you in a while. So the energy that came up for that question was the death card. So this is about some energy, not necessarily death. I know you're asking about spirits, but this is about like clearing your energy, shedding a skin, letting go of any of that energy, and really renewing that. When we renew our energy in us, the tendency for entities are not to come around us. So do some energy work, clear your spirits. If you feel like something is around, talk to it, let it go. And now open up, like clear your energy and open up to a new energy for yourself so that you'll be free of that. All right? Yeah, Michelle, if you want to go deeper in that, schedule one-on-one and we can really get into that a little bit. All right, we answered that question, shared. All right, there we go. All right, got a thank you over here. We'll take a card, a message for this week or something to focus on. All right, Crazy Cat. So you got the 20. You got the Judgment card, which is the 20 in the Major Arcana. But this is like, look for those aha moments. All right, as you start to go through this week, let the emotional body open. Get some of the crystals that can help you with that. And look for like the switch in energy. This is also a little karma. But aha moment. Perhaps the way in which you've been thinking about something, perhaps the way in which you've been dealing with something, but this is transformation. Look at the butterflies, look at the phoenix rising. All right, so this is like some big energy coming in for you guys this week. Focus on like, where can you shift your perspective? Where are you hanging out in an old story? Because that's the theme of this week. And where can you shift your perspective? All right, I love that. I love that card, especially because it is an aha moment. Yeah, I really do. I love that. All right, let me know if you have any other questions. Michelle, did that answer your questions? Got to thank you. All right. All right. Let me know if anybody else has any questions. Hey, Omar, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we definitely have some good cards for this week. We definitely want to be aware of the building of the emotional body. All right, if you're especially if you're a water sign, if you're a Cancer baby like I am, like that moon gets us. So we have to take extra precautions. And even when I don't always do it, something happens. Now, the other thing I didn't even mention was Mercury Retrograde's coming in. We'll talk about that next week, but it is starting to be in the shadow. So careful about like your communication, any contracts you're signing, like get all that work done now because it's already kind of started in there. Although this one is in, I think it's in Scorpio. So it's not, I don't know, it affects us differently. We'll talk about it next week. All right, y'all, check out the podcast, especially if you have interest in like really opening up to learning about the tarot and what it is about. Go on the journey. It really is a nice way to really learn about the tarot and look at your own life. Where are you holding back? Where are you moving forward? Where are you afraid? What's going on? Where's the success? All those many things will come forward for you. Check out the podcast. All right, coming up, I will be at Ritual Shelter. Yay, on Wednesdays. I'm having so much fun. Shout out to Jennifer. She's so great. She has so many new things to offer. She's very knowledgeable. All the staff is. So come join us on Wednesday afternoons, reading cards from the Empowered Spirit deck or your deck, whatever. Then I have a Reiki class coming up in June. We're going to do it a little different. We're going to do it back here at my house. And then a Reiki retreat in July. I'll be teaching momentum. If you're in momentum, sign up for the class on Tuesday. We've got a great group signed up. All right, everybody, let's just take a moment. Got some hearts, got some love. Thank you all for joining me so much. Boot camp coming and the Empowered Spirit Tarot deck as well. Lots coming out. Been really focused. Love bringing this work out into the world to help you with the tools and technology to understand more and more of your spirit, to learn how to command energy and work with the cosmic forces. So let's just take another deep inhale and exhale and just return to that third eye. Return to your intention for this week. Just sending radiant energy all through the week for you. Inhaling and exhaling. Thanks again for joining me. To your spirit, namaste.